Hi everyone, welcome back. I have Pan That Palette update number 4 to share with you, and this is my Guerlain 6-pan palette. I'm working on panning. I actually tossed out one of the shades in a big declutter that I did recently, and I'll link that video down below if you want to check out my big declutter. And I popped this little color in from an older palette that I have from Urban Decay. Whoa, it's balancing right there, okay. This little guy here, I think it's Sin from the Ammo palette from Urban Decay. It was an older palette. That's thunder. I know I had to fit this in, and I'm sorry for the thunder and the rain. But here is my Pan That Palette progress. I'm going to show you intro, first update, second update, fourth update, third update, sixth update. I'm going to show you all the updates, pictures chronologically so you can see my progress. But I hit pan on this color right here, and that was my goal. And I also hit pan on this dark gray shade. You can see just a tiny little hint of pan there, and I've been using this for my outer corner. So I'm doing well. I'm hoping to hit pan next month on this one right here, and then also on this green shade, and I haven't been reaching for this like mint greenish blue color. It is very pretty. Let me do a swatch for you. It's very, very pretty, but I just haven't been reaching for it, so I need to do that more. I get distracted by my 1 month 1 palette, but I'll insert the pictures here so you can see all my progress. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and we can chit chat about Pan That Palette. I've also stuck these little Makeup Geek eyeshadows in here. I'm not really working on painting them, but I am seeing good progress because it's so easy to reach for those shadows when I'm working on my Pan That Palette. Last month's 1 month 1 palette was kind of a fail. It was an older palette, and I decluttered it in that big declutter video, but it was the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and I kept 2 of the shadows. I kept Push Up and then Silk Teddy, and I have them in my, actually I'll just lift this up so that it's easier. I have Push Up right here, and then Silk Teddy. I kept those 2. It is an older palette. The shadows are getting older, and I need to use these. These were my 2 favorite shades in that palette. I need to use them because they're old, and the other shadows, they just felt a little funny to me, like kind of crumbly, and it just had a different texture than the other Too Faced shadows that I have. So I actually decluttered and threw out that Too Faced Natural Eye palette. It was in the cardboard packaging, like the really bulky one, and I knew it was just time for that palette. Last month for 1 month 1 palette, I also put this single in there from Estee Lauder. This is Arctic Sky. I used it a lot on my lower lash line and I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to keep it in my collection. For 1 month 1 palette for May, I've switched out the Too Faced Natural Eye palette, or I decluttered that one and just kept those 2 shadows, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Romantic Eye palette. This one is old, but it's not as old as the Natural Eye palette. I really like the colors in here. I feel like they're very wearable. For some reason it reminds me of May. I don't know why, but I want to use this and see if I want to keep it or declutter it. Again, it is a little older. It says 2010 on the back of here, so it's kind of, for me, it's reaching that threshold, that point, but I really like the colors. I used these 3 today, and then also I used Bouquet Toss, this one. But I'm just going to be working on incorporating this in with my Pan That palette. I'm not trying to hit pan on any of these shadows, just really experimenting and having fun, see if I want to keep it at the end of the month or if I want to declutter it. I hope you enjoyed this update for Pan That palette and then seeing the switch out for 1 month 1 palette. I'd love to chat with you in the comments, so please comment down below if you have any questions or you want to say hello or talk about 1 month 1 palette or declutter, anything. Let me know in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in today, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!